Hi, I'm Alicia Debnem-Keri and I'm going to be walking you through my very extensive skincare routine and then like a little cutie bronzy makeup look. I use a cleanser, it's Lanza, not a lot, like that much. The next step that I'm gonna do is a face mask. My favorite one is the Sicily Express mask. It is so great if you're on a time crunch. It's literally like 2 minutes. I'm pretty fair, so I always had to be really careful. And now I spend like way too much money on skincare, like it's a joke. These are the hyaluronic cloud patches. These work. Not all of them work. These work. The ultimate self-care is like a mask and eye patches and then like eating carbs and having some wine. Like that. Oh, this is the Hydra Beauty Chanel. And I'm just lightly taking off the mask. This is like a gatekeep secret, but it's the real deal. You can get this just at Whole Foods. This is the vitamin C serum. It's from Glossier. Vitamin C I think is really important for cell regeneration as a protective barrier. Also, always the neck. Gravity is doing half the work by bringing your face down. So like I'm always about going up. Go up. Then I have the Dior Glow Hyaluronic Acid. And then I do a simple moisturizer. It's nothing crazy. It's the Kiehl's. This is the Shiseido Smoothing Eye Cream. I think it really does sort of help with fine lines and dark circles. Also, I think this is a standard that everyone knows, but your ring finger is kind of what you use to apply your eye cream. And also you have the same skin here that you do here. So if you want to add a little there, then I like to do a little gua sha. I think a lot of people might know, my work maybe from The 100 or from Fear the Walking Dead, kind of apocalyptic shows. So the makeup, while it's not heavy in a classic makeup sense, it's like dirt and it gets right into the pores. I'm a sunscreen aficionado. Growing up in Australia, it is a non-negotiable. The sunscreen that I do use on a daily basis is the Glossier one in its Invisible Shield. It lays really nicely under makeup. And this sort of really gives you that kind of glow. Back of the hands as well. And I use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Really, I think it's more just over kind of some of those sun damaged areas. So for the Lost Flowers of Alice Hart, my most recent project, this is the concealer I use. It's the NARS one. And I just sort of place it really in the places that need it. I find a lot of people pull it out here, but this is where you get a little bit more creasing and you don't need to really draw attention to that kind of area. So I got to work with Sigourney Weaver, which was honestly such a highlight. Obviously, she's such an icon and a legend. By the way, then I just use my fingers to blend this out underneath my eyes. The Laura Mercier translucent powder. I do a little dab and then I do a little flick. Filming in Australia was kind of a dream come true. I have spent most of the last like 10 years working in the US. I'm using the Fenty Matchstick Contour. It's such a great taupey shade. Then I do a little like Hoola light bronzer. It's just really, really great if you have that kind of slightly more olive or taupey kind of tone. Do a little on the nose there. I'm super specific about my brows and I feel like I do it in a weird way. I'm always worried I have like a surprised face. Like, I don't know, it sounds insane, but like my eyebrows are like, surprise. So I bring them down a lot more than I'd say probably feel like is normal. And then this is gonna look crazy, but then I'll brush them out. This is my favorite eyebrow gel, Rose Ink. But this is just really perfect for brushing it up. I'll even kind of do this, call me crazy, but when I'm about to go to bed, because it kind of keeps things in the right place, but then also has a bit of like lengthening serum. This is the Fenty Beauty palette. You can clearly tell which one that I've gone through. Just to lift the brow bone and kind of give a little bit more dimension and clean up that under eye area there. I built my own MAC palette, which you can do. I'm always looking for like taupe tones personally, and always with like big palettes, you end up getting like, you know, here's one taupe and then like 7 different like shimmer shadows, and I just like, I don't need that, you know. I do this base color, which is just like a nice neutral. Going back to the Fenty Beauty palette, I'm going to use this bronzy shimmery color. Brown eyeliner pencil. Well, this is gonna be cute. And do a tight waterline underneath. I'm actually gonna stamp in a really dark brown. I like to go in with my mascara, the Glossier Lash Lick. I'm not someone who really curls their lashes, and because I don't like looking like pink, like cartoon, like, you know. I want to be like, You get me? Eyes done. This is my friend Madison Brown. She's a fellow Australian. It's called Outside, and I just sort of get a little in there, and you'll see it's a really beautiful kind of flushed rosy color, but it also has 50 SPF. You know, I use this sometimes at the beach as well if I want like, you know, just like a dusting of color. Like sometimes, you know, you come out of the ocean and you're like, wow, I thought I looked cute. Never mind, I look like a drowned rat. Whereas this, you come out of the ocean looking like a mermaid. I even put it like on the little tip of my nose. So pretty. And then I use a highlighter. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is a fresh one because somehow I have like 10, but they're all like the size of this. And so I kind of do, I don't overline, but I do a little like under my lips and then just kind of keep it messy. My mom can do her lipstick without looking anywhere, and it is a trick that I've picked up. This is the Clinique Black Honey. I can do it with my again with the Heritage Store Rose Water. I'll use the Tower 28 again, and I'll just put it on my collarbone. The J'adore Dior fragrance. I feel like it kind of turned out cute. I feel like I should, I don't know, find someone to go on a date with right now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you liked it. Bye.